much do we know about a standard deck of cards? For example, did you know that they were first invented in Imperial China, likely around the 9th century AD? So that would be about 1,200 years ago. Did you know that Indians historically played with detailed circular cards? So we always think of rectangular cards, but it wasn't always so. We actually found a pack of cards from the 15th century in Istanbul about 80 years ago, and it had those 52 cards as the modern decks do, and again with 4 suits. Now you might think we don't have the same suits that they did, polo sticks, coins, swords and cups, but you might be surprised about one of those suits. Did you know that a jack, we often use that expression, king, queen, jack, but what does a jack actually mean? It means like a valet or soldier of a rank beneath a knight. And the interesting thing is that the card that was a knight was dropped from English and German decks, so now we only have king, queen and jack. Now, as to what they're holding, there's lots of speculation, but one thing's for sure, so these spiky things here are halberds. What about card suits? Well, back how I was saying that we have one of the suits still to this day, you notice this is a sword. Well, the Italian for sword is spada or spade. So we took the word for sword from the Italian or Spanish deck, but actually the symbol is from the French deck. So this is a pike. So we took the symbol from the French, but the word from the Italians. Similarly with clubs. So in the Spanish deck, they have literally clubs, but the French deck has a clover, and we took the image from the French and the word from the Spanish. Now what about the ace? Well, it comes from Latin, and in Roman times the smallest unit of currency was the ace, spelled AS, and that became the 1 of a modern deck, so you'd have an ace and then a 2, 3, etc. This, by the way, was known as a spadille, the ace of spades. Now the ace of spades become really famous and embellished, so decorated, when King James required a stamp to show a printing tax had been paid. And the stamp often went on the ace of spades because that's where most of the space was. So those are some of the best facts about playing cards.